Off we go from Seattle. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Like 50, 57 for Mike. Stay with me. 4 down.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looking to throw on second down. Wilson is complete to Lockett. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the
blitz coming, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he finds Penny. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Rolling to his left. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. Matt Judon there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Tavon Young. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
54. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Jackson to throw again. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Jackson's throw caught here by Boykin. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
No score after one on EA Sports. Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
He's clean. He's checking crack.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson dancing to his left. And this one's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Flush to it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, it should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Gets it to Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. To try again after the sack. Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson flushed out right. He gets it to Brown, complete. There he goes right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 62 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Dixon has it. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ed Dixon in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check right, check right.
And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Jackson, option right. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. And you think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along the way, maybe more in seeding than in actual teams, because when you're looking at who's in the wild card hunt right now, Pittsburgh, Oakland, both 4-4, Tennessee and Jacksonville at 4-5. The way teams are playing, they may just knock off each other. I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Watch 30, 12.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson completes it to Dixon. And he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And it's a fumble.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes straight.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. This time Jackson will throw it. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he'll be taken down, but before he gets into enemy territory. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, Wilson. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matt Judon able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Seven yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. This a big play from both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. Forced out to his left. He wants it all for the... And that'll be caught by the tight end. It's Ed Dickson with a Seahawk touchdown. Ed Dickson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, 75 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Wilson on first down. Got Gordon open, completes it. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Here's Wilson. Steps away. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Run left, run left.
Now it's Carson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Cut, 380. Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Let's put that team on the clock. Kill, kill, kill it.
They run again with Carson, and he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run, and the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this will be incomplete. 1